Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mange Plays Live. It's been a minute. Um, Not much has happened since I last played live, but I had an issue with TikTok. I stream live on multiple platforms, and they had a little issue with some of the colorful language in one of my Phasmophobia streams. So I think I had a bit of a knee-jerk reaction, and I haven't really been streaming so much since. But we've been playing Phasmophobia, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is an excellent game. But when when the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered dropped, I really wanted to play this. And it was unfortunate, but I had a credit card issue. Not with my balance, but with a charge that I wasn't quite sure about because it turned out it was legit, but the name, didn't match. It was a VPN that I use, and it didn't use the name of the VPN. It used the name of the company that owns the VPN, and it was like a larger transaction than I was used to. So I kind of, it was a red flag, and I told the credit card company to basically hold off on that. And I ended up having to get a new credit card, so I couldn't get Oblivion Remastered when it dropped, which was very unfortunate. So we did not get to ride the Oblivion Remastered wave when it came out, and that kind of sucks. But we're here today, and that's what we're going to play. I did a little bit of the character building because I really didn't think anybody needed to sit through watching me, adjust sliders and change the length of somebody's earlobes or their eyebrows or whatever. So that's pretty much almost all done and said with. I'm picking Dark Elf today because Dark Elves don't get no love. And I really do loves to be Dark Elf in this game. I do not know why. And I also picked Dark Elf in Skyrim. And even though we've had like 7 Skyrim releases, I probably would buy a Skyrim remaster if it looked as good as this, because this game looks freaking awesome. And I am all for it. Another thing to note, got a little haircut today, so hair's not as long as it usually is. Just in time for Cinco de Mayo, which is a holiday I work, and I have a birthday party for a much older relative coming up, and I just wanted to look so handsome with my new haircut, because I know they appreciate it so very much when I look so dapper and clean cut. But we're going to go ahead and start playing this game. So, yep, we're a dark... I didn't even come up with a name yet. I just realized that. But we're a Dark Elf, and the remaster is really cool. You can actually kind of choose one of 2 locations that your character comes from. They can be native to Oblivion, or they can be from the homeland of their racial origin. And each with its own benefit. So if I had picked the Dark Elf from the main land here in Oblivion, I probably, if I had read it correctly, I would have had a speech or barter advantage, which is nice. But I chose to be from the homeland of the Dark Elves, or the Dunmer, and it's Vardenfell, if I'm even saying that correctly. And that gives me more of a balance with hand-to-hand combat and magic, apparently. Which is also innate to the race. I didn't realize that. So, alright. Usually, historically, I've just put my own name in as a character. And then I liked, if I do an alternate, so, I'll usually make a character that's... I mean, as far as fantasy characters go, you can't really make them too much like yourself, because, I mean, like in this instance, it's an elf. I'm not an elf. But it, it's a male character. I'm a male character in real life. And I usually use my name. And if I I have a certain play style, usually on the good side of decision making. That's just where I lean. But sometimes it's fun to like do the inverse, and I'll make like a female character and I'll spell my name backwards. And that's always fun too. And then I'll actually do like a much more diabolical run, just for the sake of being the opposite of everything. And that's always a good time. But today, I mean, this is my first run through. with Oblivion Remastered. So we're just going to start off, and I'm going to choose my moniker. I'm going to go with Mange, since that's how most of you know me anyhow. So we can continue, I think, from here. I'm also going to play, I'm messing around with the keyboard right now, but I'm going to probably switch to the controller. So we'll do that. Yes. And I actually didn't, I'm almost tempted to play keyboard, because I've been playing Phasmophobia on keyboard. No, I don't like it. Back to the controller. So we'll do that. Oh, man, this looks so familiar, but yet so much better. It's like how you... This is my first time playing the remaster. This is like kind of how you remember it, you know? With this graphical detail. Even though if you played the original Oblivion side by side with this game, it would, you know, it would look dated. But in your, with the rose-tinted glasses and your heart, this is how we saw it for the first time. And even just starting here in this prison cell, whew, man, it looks so good. I'm so into it. I'm so happy to do this all over again. I really am. Take jug. Take cup. Alright.
Hey there. You,
Hey.
kinsman. I haven't seen another Dunmer in here, and I don't know how long. Where you from, huh? Vardenfell? You got a
Vardenfell.
wife back home? Tell you what, I'm getting out of here in a couple of weeks. When I get back to Morrowind, I'll look her up.
Oh.
She must be so lonely. Don't you worry, eh?
That's
I'll
right.
take care of her long after you're dead. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here.
I forgot this
Hey,
guy
you
sows
hear
his
that?
own oats.
The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir.
Hey, mind letting me out? No.
They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This...
Sorry, not to take a break. Fallout 3 had better graphics than New Vegas, but Fallout 3 had better graphics than Oblivion, and this game looks great. I mean, it's better than Fallout 4. I mean, what is Bethesda holding back right now?
cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Okay.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
Okay.
Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
I see.
Not in pursuit, sir.
That hasn't
Good.
changed.
Good. Let's go. We're not
Classic.
out of this yet.
Classic fucking Bethesda.
I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day.
Patrick
Gods
Stewart.
give me strength.
Ooh. Oh! Oh, hold on a second. Oh, what? Look at the conversation wheel. That's an antiquated term. It's not even a wheel anymore. It looks like Skyrim, except it's on the left. But look at that. That is fucking awesome.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Anything you say, Sir Patrick Stewart. You want to use the escape route in myself? Go right for it, dude. I've asked why I'm in jail before. It's a dead-end question. I'm gonna just say, who are you, Emperor Uriel Septim?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Preach.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This
Okay.
doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Oh, say less. That just means stay the F back and I'm good to go. I have a play style. I'm just gonna be upfront with it. I always end up with in a stealth archer build. And I also tend to contract vampirism and not cure it. Which was great in Skyrim because, especially when you had the Dawn Guard DLC, and you had like the that transformation. Although I always ended up usually becoming a werewolf first, and then meeting Selena, and then contracting vampirism later. But a lot of people don't like handicaps, even if it gives them strengths, and the boost to agility that vampirism gives you with all the other benefits, as long as you remember to feed. I mean, I play games that require inventory management, and remembering to feed so you don't get burned in the sunlight is not that much of a burden. But everyone I've ever met that has played Elder Scrolls is like, fuck, F vampirism. I hate it. I'm like, you know what? I embrace it. And that's probably what's going to happen in this playthrough. Man, it's a remaster, but if it was a remake, ooh, imagine what they could add. Like some of the Dawn Guard advantages.
Close up left.
Whoa.
Protect the Emperor.
Protect yourself.
Hurry up!
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come.
Axe down.
I have fists? What if I...
Take them down!
Really won't let me take their armor? The hood and robe provide no defense, so...
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Yeah, let me... Before you... Schmat. What does more damage? Katana.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Say less. Let's try to go for those stealth bonuses early. Journal. I don't know. It said to bring up my journal. To bring up your journal, press this button. Yep. Inventory, magic, map, quest, help, system, and I don't see a journal. In your journal, you can see your character attributes. How did I do that? There we go. Hey, chest. Gold, please. Ooh, a lot of weight and not a lot of attack. Wow. It's the same map, but it just looks so much better. Club, iron arrow, don't mind if I do. Lockpick. Chess. Oh, okay. I was never bad at Oblivion lockpicking. Skyrim was a little more intuitive once I learned the Fallout lockpicking system, but I still remember how to do this one. If you lockpick, you can try to pick most locks. To move the lockpick from slot to slot, press left and right on the stick, and left stick up and down to move the pick inward into the tumbler. When the tumbler reaches the top of the lock, you will hear a metallic sound. Press A to secure it in place. Yep. So that would be, they don't really explain this, but once you once you flick the tumbler into the correct position, because there's a top and bottom tumbler usually, you know, you apply tension with the secondary, like a tension rod, and that holds the tumblers in place. It's actually, lockpicking is easier than this game makes it out to be. But most locks don't have a single tumbler, so that was easy. Oh, I'll take that bow, thank you. Why not take the leather shield? More arrows, more lockpicks, say less. I'll take that, and a torch. Okay. Start bow. Oop. Sorry, just relearning everything. Alrighty. Looking good. I don't really know how many torches I need to carry. What ifs? Oh, maybe I can find a key nearby? It's an easy lock to pick, but if the game is telling me there is a key nearby, then there's something I've overlooked. Is it in the bucket? I don't think so. Not in that crate. Not here. Not in that small crate. Club. Not in this chest. That's just an old war axe. I mean, the game is basically saying, like, if you suck at lockpicking, there's a key somewhere. Oh, maybe it's on this fucking goblin. By the way, I'm trying really hard not to swear, but to be honest, is it not left click like in Skyrim to crouch? How do we crouch? B? I don't think I like that. Now, practice casting spells. Open your journal, navigate to the magic tab, and equip the clairvoyance spell. Clairvoyance. Equip. Kind of like minor wounds, but okay. Right bumper. Well, that's cool. But you know what? I'm gonna go back to minor wounds. Working on my stealth at the moment. Rat meat, I'll take it. Ooh, a rusty cuirass, huh? Not bad. Worth a pretty penny. I'll take it for now, but I don't think I'm gonna wear it. Not conducive to the stealth advantage. In fact, Stealth Archer, baby. Well, I'll just let those two things work themselves out. Oh, look it. Some kind of Draugr. I guess a zombie, right? We're not in Skyrim after all. It's got weight and no value. Weight and no value, weight and no value. At least rat meat I can do something with. Quick save. I really don't need clairvoyance in these tunnels. Question is... try not to catch a disease, I suppose. Oh, I forgot about the stamina drain. Really, archery is a stamina drain. You know, there's a lot of things in Oblivion that I prefer regarding stamina, especially how it relates to agility. But I forgot that a bow draw is gonna drain stamina like that. I suppose, like, the more you play and the more you level up, you can circumvent that kind of expense on stamina. But early game, wow, that's a disadvantage. I didn't even think about that. Well, you know, at least there's that. Oh. I better be getting stamina experience. Sorry, stealth experience. Oh, it's rat meat. Better be worth something. Ooh, a tomato. Rusty helmet, I'll take that. That is worth something. Why are the bones worth something? Really? Oh no, it's just weight. Oh, waiting for a zombie to just bust out of the walls. Some goblins down here too, if I remember correctly. And them's a little bit more difficult than just shooting rats. Yeah, I quick save a lot. Sue me. Nobody needs clairvoyance to get through these tunnels. All this rat flesh, man. Open. Yeah, here we are. This is how you know there be goblins, bro. Definitely. Ooh, stinkhorn. I'll take that. I'll take that. Ooh, I like that. A little bit of an animation instead of just disappearing. So far, gorgeous. I love it. Press left bumper to bring up the shortcuts, then right stick to equip them immediately. My sword? I don't know. Not having any luck assigning anything. How do I assign a shortcut? Well, that's gonna need a little review, because that was the least helpful clue I've read so far since we started. Yeah, this isn't one of those perma-run channels, although I've considered... doing like a perma-run is something I'm really good at, you know, where you die, but... come on. This is the very first video of Oblivion Remastered. We're not gonna do a perma-run. We're gonna quick save, dude. Ooh, stinkhorn. Some mushrooms. My arrow, I'll take that back. Thank you very much, sir. We're gonna quick save because, man, I hate going back and just doing a lot of shit all over again. Poison illness, I don't think I need that. Roasted rat meat, there we go. Ooh, I still got it. Well, that's a single tier lockpick, so. I don't know why everybody just hates on this lockpicking system. Take that bear pelt, thank you very much. And you set off the tracker, thank you. Take that. Again, don't really need clairvoyance. All roads lead to Rome. Iron dagger. I mean, you could sell these things, but I'm not trying to become over encumbered. Really, hold on. Bumper inventory. Weapons. Can I... Okay. I remember that. More arrows, thank you very much. You know, I've been seeing like on Instagram and something, they're like, how to, or even YouTube, how do you do the lockpicking in the Skyrim Remastered? Like it's a lost art or something. Alright, multiple enemies if I remember. Yeah, good job shielding my arrows. I remember the younger me trying to fight him with a sword. You can just shoot him right in the face, dude. You don't need to F around with that. Oh, who sees me? More importantly, who thinks they see me? I'm gonna take that fucking shaman out, dude. Ooh. It's not Skyrim. Oh. Cool. Who else thinks they see me? Keep giving me that. Keep giving me that stealth bonus. That's what I'm. Can I shoot that rope? Just out of curiosity. Well, that didn't do anything. Was it a rat that sees me? Gold, please. Wood, please. Oh. If anybody gets that reference, gold, please. That's a slight clue to what might be happening next on this channel. Vis-a-vis goldenpcs.com, which is the sponsor of this channel. Oh, you son of a bitch. Goblin Lich, huh? Yeah. I fought you with a sword before. Guess what? Arrows win, baby. Yeah, me and the sponsor of this channel... By the way, actually, this is a good opportunity for a segue. This channel is in partnership with goldenpcs.com. Goldenpcs.com, he built both of my PCs. I primarily game on a computer that's more focused on gaming, particularly with the graphics card. But I noticed when I was trying to stream and play games at the same time, the stream would suffer. Even though the CPU is pretty good on its own, I've played games like Escape from Tarkov on it with absolutely no issues. But I spoke to Golden PCs and told them what my needs were, and I said I want a secondary computer to manage my live stream, which is what I do now. And he was more than able to provide an absolutely adequate and, in fact, equivalent computer to the one I game on, but more oriented towards processing. So with liquid cooling, and it's got an Intel processor, and it's absolutely amazing. Both computers are. He's done nothing but good work for me. Now he's taken his love for building computers to a professional level. He has his own website, Golden PC Builds. You can also find him on the Facebook Market, Golden PCs. But he's the real deal. He'll build a rig for you. He has rigs that he builds all the time. What he does is he can get his hands on new components. Actually, components are very difficult to get your hands on right now, like 5080 and like 5090 graphics cards from NVIDIA, like GX. Was it GSX? Sorry, I'm just drawing a blank right now. Like 5090s, 5080s, which are very, very difficult to get your hands on. And he can actually get them when they're on sale, which is extremely difficult to do. And he can get you new components for sure, but where he strives is he actually scours the market and buys used components, and he rigorously test them. He has all the hardware in his office. That's actually how he built my secondary computer. So he built my first computer for me, which I funded from all new parts, and that happened during COVID. And man, that was expensive because during COVID, everybody was building a PC and all the parts were expensive. But when I approached him and said I needed a secondary computer to do my live stream, he actually got them all secondhand, rigorously test them. Like I mean, like he benchmarks every piece of equipment he puts in there to make sure it works. And while my first computer cost almost $3,000, he built a computer that is the equivalent to it for about $800. It was amazing. So if you have like a kid that wants to play Fortnite and you know, not just on like PS3, they actually want like a gaming PC. I mean, like he can build you something that streams in like 1080p or for about like $400-500, and it's, I mean, like, what are your options? You can go to Best Buy and get like a Gateway or a Hewlett Packard. You're not gonna game on like a Mac, not seriously, and you're gonna spend what, like $700 on something that has a comparable, I don't like a, not even a comparable, just like a subpar graphics card. Something that'll, you know, you'll download like The Sims 5. I don't even think The Sims 5 is out yet, and it'll be like, oh, your graphics card isn't, you know, compatible with this game. You don't have to deal with those issues, man. For like $600, you can get a computer that'll play the latest games. But where he strives, I mean, like he'll put together for with used components computers that run up to like $1,000, man. And I'm telling you, you're getting like $3,000 value just from components that people were trying to offload, and he can do it. And he was originally kind of confined to New England, but now he ships nationally. If you live in the United States, man, you can reach out. You can go to goldenpcs.com or even his Facebook market page, and he'll ship. And yeah, you have to pay shipping, and there's insurance because he's not going to ship a $1,000, $1,300, $1,600 computer and not insure it, you know, when it shows up. And believe me, every component is accounted for. So if there's damage, like, it's going to be itemized, and the shipping company will reimburse for it. But he reached out to me because he saw my channel and asked me if I wanted to go in partnership with him. And honestly, it's been the greatest thing. I'm not going to grab it because I want to keep playing, but he actually, in celebration of our partnership, he gifted me a Steam Deck. No, I apologize. Not a Steam Deck, because that's a handheld device that plays games on Steam. He gave me a Stream Deck, and it helps me manage my live stream with a touch screen interface. It's actually really badass. But all that aside,
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards?
Here they come
We
again.
need to get the Emperor out of here.
oh, it's B. I keep forgetting.
Take them down!
Glenroy, over here! Here.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them.
Tell
He
him.
can help us. He
Tell-
must help us.
As you wish, sire.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Akatosh? Hell yeah, dude. The Nine guide and protect us.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Ooh, I forgot about this. Let's see. Choose your birth side. The warrior. Strength and endurance. Man, I always go for the stealth, though, you know? And my good friend, Nick, who is like a savant when it comes to like builds, RPGs. He's the one that got me into Diablo. He showed me what magic can do in Skyrim and Oblivion, and he always goes for like a mage build, and it dominates, like when done right. But I'm just like every other sucker, man. I always go for a stealth archer build, man. And I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Let's see, those born under the sign of the thief benefit from increased agility, speed, and luck. Fortify agility. Fortify luck, I like that. That helps in a lot of other things. And fortify speed. Agility. Let's see. Oh, yeah, but sometimes I always pick the shadow. Let's see. Those one can become invisible. Yeah, moon shadow. You know what's funny? Many years ago when this game came out, I always picked the shadow, but I think I'm going to pick the thief. Yes.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
It was good knowing you, Patrick Stewart.
Your stars are not mine. Today the thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Akatosh's the ninth. Screw the Empire.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Was there a little eye roll there when he said, see the hour of my death? Just saying. Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
The blades?
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
And to fight dragons, bro. Let's see.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out.
Oh, sorry.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Respect.
Be seeing you.
Alright, so I have to hold the torch. Is it a key item? Yeah, there it is. Alright, so left. Nope. No inventory. Key items. Nope, nope, no. Okay. Alright, sorry, it took me a second to figure that one out.
You may as well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick close.
Gotcha, brother.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Torch equipped. What is it? Left hand? Oh, it's when I'm not holding my sword. Yo, where'd you all go?
Die, you scum!
Oh, yeah?
Die, you scum! You're outmatched, Elf!
God's blood. For the Emperor!
For the blades
Oblivion take you!
and the Emperor!
I'll keep the Emperor alive. I mean, I really won't, because it's scripted, but I'll try my best.
You thought we'd go down easy?
Emperor!
Emperor, you need to, like, hang back, dude.
God's blood. Lucky I like it. Otherwise you'd be dead already.
Do your worst.
Die, you scum!
They have, like, summoned armor. I'm thinking of, like, taking these, potions of strength. Being a real badass. Yeah, sure, everybody go first. Don't mind me. I'll just follow.
Hold up. I don't
Oh.
like this. Let me take a look.
Me neither, man. How do I have a shield and an arrow bow?
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Yeah, Oblivion was wild, man. They let me hold a
Damn it!
bow and
The
a
gate is
shield at the
barred
same
from the
time.
other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Somebody pops out of a wall, right? That wall. I remember. It's all coming back to me.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Yeah,
This
For
one's
the
mine.
Emperor!
y'all do that, and somebody's gonna...
Come with us. Your destiny is bound up. I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings.
Ballard?
Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
I mean, I'm not promising that I won't, Oh, you motherfucker.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take over the cause of the
That's
Septims.
not smart.
The Amulet of Kings will be mine.
Easy.
Yeah, what I was gonna say was... I promised to do that, but I maybe get sidetracked by side quests. A lot. Oh, you know.
Talos, save us.
Fucker.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead.
It was a
The
solid
amulet.
plan,
Where's
dude.
the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
It was a solid plan. I knew which door he was gonna jump out of. Somewhat. And it was just scripted, dude. Don't doubt your tactics, man. That was a good call. Although you probably should have sent me out there and you stood guard, but we'll see what happens.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim.
Dragonborn,
They
dude?
see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire.
Dragonborn,
Most people
brother?
think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say.
Wait.
He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I mean, I don't know, because I was Dragonborn in Skyrim and I didn't need an amulet, but... We're revisiting an older game. We'll see what happens.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
None of your business, dude.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Ooh, how does one get there, my friend?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate.
Valid.
That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced agent. Am I right?
Tutorial quest completed. You must now choose your class. The major skills of your class will start higher than your other skills and will be easier to increase. Let's see. Agent. Yeah, I think he gets pretty good. Specialization, stealth. Favorite attributes, personality. Yes. Yes. Agility. Yes. Acrobatics, illusion. Perfecto. Marksman. Absolutely. Mercantile. Yes. Security. I love picking locks. And sneak and speechcraft. Man, you've got me nailed because combat is somewhat of a challenge when you choose this class, but not insurmountable. So, I'm gonna go with that. Schmecks for continue. Yes, I am sure.
I thought so. A few rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
Facts. After the sewers, what else am I gonna do?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey.
Oh,
Take
okay.
no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
No, please explain more. No, I got it. I got
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
it. And what will you do, my friend?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
No, you took my good sword. That's bullshit. Alright. Guess I'll equip the steel sword. Can't give me that blade sword, can you? Still not used to B. What's B in Skyrim? Can't even remember. I think B was spellcasting. No. Schmal, right? Steal some rats. I have a shield while I have a bow. That is awesome. That's like refreshing. Hell yeah. It was harder to aim, but I kind of don't give a fuck. I think I figured it out. Barrel. Yeah, I'll take some cheese, please. More arrows, more lockpicks. Don't mind if I do. Flour, why not? Worth selling. Oh. Well, you went down without a fight. Garlic, iron arrow, lock nugget, silver nugget. Fuck yeah. Stealth archer for the motherfucking win, yeah. Gate sealed. I bet you there's a lever known somewhere. Or we come back here. I think I remember having to come back. Ooh, is that the Skyrim symbol? That's not... That wasn't here before. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Dragonborn. That was pretty cool. That is a nice touch. I think Microsoft really gave Bethesda the kick to the backside that it really needed. Todd. I remember getting my ass kicked. Just being like, oh, what's there? And then like two warriors just come out and kick my ass. Well. Tutorial. Alright. The red arrow on your compass shows the direction of the Wayne Priory. You can walk there by following your compass or open your world map to travel there directly. Or, ooh, I haven't even been there and I can travel there? That's nice. Or you can sit off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. And I feel like that good luck is almost sarcastic. Again, oof, I don't remember that. I'm all into it though. Oh, am I getting attacked by mud crab? That's crazy. How did you survive? I actually don't want the torch equipped anymore. There we go. It ain't night. Should probably be using my sword for this shit. No crab meat? Okay. I'm gonna be... Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. The White Tower. Or whatever they call it. F you, wolf. You know what? Not really meant to go visit this so early, but I got stuff I can sell. So why not? Imperial City Prison. Well, I'm not interested in... There it is again. I honestly don't remember this symbol being in Oblivion. The graphics are nice, but yeah, definitely like Roman inspired as opposed to like Nordic inspired architecture. Which is the parody. I mean, an empire.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
How goes it?
It goes okay. The copious coin purse. And it's open. Ooh, Skyrim we are not in. That is faux show.
Welcome. What kind of deal can I make for you today?
Well, let's start with the rumors.
Bothiel, from the Arcane University, is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Interesting.
I have the best prices in town. Why? I'm smart, and you're smart. We know the right people, we get the best deals.
Little known fact, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe all the lines in Oblivion, which I believe these are all the original voice acting lines, were actually recorded in alphabetical order. And sometimes you get the sense that like a character's talking to you with one tone, and then you ask them a question, and they completely change the tone to like upbeat and happy, even though it's supposed to be something that's like maybe like more serious. And it's because the voice actors like had to just read every line in alphabetical order. Persuade, bartering.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Persuading? Alright, tutorial. In each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, and coerce. Just like real life. Each of these actions raises or lowers the character's disposition. Do not take too long because the character's disposition is steadily falling. When you hover each possible action, the character's face shows the reaction to it. It can be loved, like, dislike, or hate. Their disposition increases if you select a loved or liked action and decreases if you select a disliked or hated action. Okay. My goodness. The potential gain or loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. Try to select fuller wedges when they align with the actions the person likes. Try to select empty wedges when they align with the actions the person doesn't like.
We'll see.
Ooh, they kind of schmanged it up. Bribe. Back. Start. Okay. Boast. They like boasting.
I doubt it.
They like
Goodness.
admiring.
What can I say?
They probably don't like coercion too much.
That's enough.
But they like admiration. And they don't like joking.
Ugh. That's foul.
Wow, okay, I get 4 shots. Back.
Have a look at my wares.
How about
I'm
you
sure
have
there's
a
something
look
to suit
at
you.
my wares, dude. I'm gonna sell a bear pelt.
That's a fair deal.
Mushroom caps. I'm gonna sell some of that. Cheese wheel.
A good price for a good customer. That
Bad
seems
meat.
a fair price.
I'll sell a ruby.
You drive a hard bargain.
Probably get better prices for these later, but it's my money and I want it now. Gold nugget. Oh, just so y'all know, I'm not reading the comments tonight. I'm not reading Twitch or YouTube or Rumble or BitChute comments at the moment. Or TikTok comments. Gold Nuggy. I'll sell that shit. I feel like Mortar and Pestle are useful. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep the Soul Gem. Rat meat, you can have that.
You got a great deal there.
I'm gonna sell the iron. You mean
An
the helmet?
excellent bargain.
Buy old clothes.
A good price.
Silver nuggies, silver vase.
You got a great deal there.
Stinkhorn. Yep.
You got a great deal there.
Tomato.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
I bet it is. With stock caps. Useful stuff later in the game, but Your boy's trying to make some gold.
A pleasure to serve you.
Goodbye.
Alrighty.
Please, come again.
As they say in Canada, peace out.
Can you spare a coin?
Nope. See you. The OBJ's not in the city, come on. Let's not play games here. It is in the city. No, it's not. Unless it's trying to... Unless it's taking me through a route through the city. Well,
I'm only asking for a single coin.
So, what do you have?
you know, for a remaster, I think clairvoyance worked better in Skyrim. Just saying.
What?
Good morning.
Morning.
Speak.
I'm not a dog. Relax, buddy.
You have my ear, citizen.
You have my ear.
I took an arrow to the knee.
You have my ear, citizen.
Oh, okay. Oh, instead of taking the bridge, I need to swim. Gotcha. This is the most direct path that I see. You know what though? At least it's not Skyrim, because every time I picture my character swimming and there's just ice and snow everywhere, I'm like, he's gonna be freezing. Athletics increase? Cool, I'll take it. Man, look at that trail go. Alrighty. I'm not applying changes. Jesus Louise, corn pepper cheese. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, Sprinting wasn't an original Oblivion mechanic. I think that was only introduced in Skyrim. I mean, Fallout introduced it, but unless I'm mistaken, I think Oblivion never had a sprint mechanic, so there's definitely one example of something that came out later that was reintroduced for this remaster. People had similar complaints when Metal Gear Twin Snakes came out for the GameCube, because the original Metal Gear Solid forced you to work your way through the levels, and then when they introduced Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty or Subsistence mechanics into Twin Snakes, you could actually bypass certain parts of the level by like hanging off of railings and then dropping down levels. And that was like one of the complaints. It made the game too easy. I can see here, I mean, once Skyrim introduced sprinting, everybody was probably had a collective sigh of relief, because quite frankly it was long overdue, especially since Fallout, I think New Vegas introduced it. I could be wrong. It might have been in Fallout 3. But I'm glad to see it here. I don't think it ruins anything. And just like in Skyrim, it burns up your stamina. Makes sense. Deliver the amulet. I've arrived at Wayne Priory. Now I must take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey. Can do, dude. Say less, brother. Okay. Well, I certainly don't see Joffrey in here. Where'd he be at? That's the question, dude.
Hello.
Hello. Prior.
Yes? Can I help you?
Well, you didn't say shit when we were just outside, but okay. I gotta speak to Joffrey.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Good looking. I can still see, it almost looks Skyrim-ish here. Like, looking up at the rafters, I'm like, where's that great detail? The prison that you start in had much better detail than the original Oblivion. But I'm starting to get, like, that Skyrim feeling here. Like, not much of an upgrade. But the characters look a lot better. That is for sure.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
All your money. Alright. I brought the Amulet of Kings.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is the Prince of Destruction? My money is on... Oh, shit. Borog. But I bet it's not.
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words,
All right, close.
"Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Well, dude, the scriptures are wrong.
I'm not sure. Only the emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
Probably. Because it doesn't have anything to do with being dragonborn, I'll tell you that. The Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Okay.
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here.
Good choice.
You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
You know, with that, folks, I think I need to use the bathroom. So I will BRB as quickly as I can be. And I am back. Man, I just want to say, look how good these character models look, man. It is amazing. I mean, if you did a side-by-side comparison with this particular monk and just how basic he looked in the original Oblivion game, which I do remember with some clarity. Whew, man, let me tell you. Like, if this is what Bethesda can bring to the table going forward, and I'm sure Microsoft and Todd Howard are gonna like milk what they can out of existing IPs and like existing games. We'll get some good remasters. But going forward, if they can get like the Obsidian team to make like another Fallout game, how they literally pulled a gem out of their backsides with Fallout New Vegas, which should get its own remaster, by the way. But if you get like a New Vegas 2, oh my goodness, and if it could look even better than this because it would be built from the ground up, I mean, like, we would wait. The gaming community has a consensus. Like, it's been expressed. We are willing to wait for good games. Like, we will wait and not harass the devs. I think that's the general consensus. Until they're ready to give us a gem. Like, that's all the gamers want. They want gems. We don't want things rushed anymore. Like, we're patient. We want things that look as good as this looks and better, because literally it's a remaster. It's not even a remake. It's not Oblivion the remake. It's Oblivion the remaster. All it is I mean, even all the audio, all the lines, all the recorded audio is the same. It's just the graphics are phenomenal. So if they could produce new games from the ground up that are even better, and you can get like a team like Obsidian to make Fallout New Vegas 2, just saying, that would be amazing. So much to ask. Alright, let's see. I guess we should start from the top, right? Let's talk about the amulet.
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
Okay, Martin is Uriel Septim's son. Got it. How about assistance?
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Yo, if you got one of them, like, blade swords, let me know. A lot of stuff I'll sell. Potions, shock, arrow. Yeah, I'll take that steel bow. I think it's better than what I got. Two-handed claymore. Not really my style. Potion. I appreciate that. I know. Some more advanced players would probably take those things, turn right around and sell them right away, but you know what?
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here.
Yeah, that's cool. I have more questions. How about Björss?
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
And the Dragonfires, dude?
The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the Dragonfires in the Temple of the One. The Dragonfires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
So when I was like the Dragonborn in Skyrim, like, don't I have some kind of like imperial lineage? Shouldn't I be like in charge of something? Elden Council, dude.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Martin?
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
Well, that's gonna be a shock. Alright. Thank you.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Yo, who are you?
You may speak. I'm the shepherd here.
I may speak.
Eranor's the name. And this is Waynon Priory.
Got that.
Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Give me the mushroom. Ah! Right. Shmeh, shmeh. Who are you?
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Waynon Priory, a monastery. Can I help you?
I'm still seeing some of the old Oblivion character assets here. How about the Anvil Chapel attack?
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh, what next?
Assistance?
Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
What about Joffrey?
Brother Joffrey? He should be in the Priory House, I think.
Yeah, you already nailed that. How about the Order of Talos?
It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Waynon Priory, provide safe houses for traveling Blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here.
Tell me about the Blades, dude.
The Blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former Blades. I myself was training as a Blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way.
Fair enough.
Bye.
Alrighty. So I kind of hope to dive a little bit deeper into the Oblivion remake. So far, very impressive. I've only had very minor notes. But it is a little late at night. I did want to start much earlier, but I'm trying to like balance sleep and work and all that. So as unfortunate as it is, I may have to put a pin in it for now, which really kind of sucks. But for all the viewership that I've gotten, thank you very much. For all the comments, I'm sorry I didn't reach out to you this evening. I will be more adequately prepared the next time we play. And you can tune in and look forward to more Oblivion Remastered. Also, just to reiterate, this channel is in partnership with Golden PCs. I know I mentioned that earlier at the beginning when we were talking to Uriel Septum. But Golden PCs is really clutch. They've come through to me. Regarding my PC needs. GoldenPCBuilds.com or GoldenPC.com. Golden PC Builds on Facebook Marketplace. Built my first computer ever from all new components during the pandemic, which was really expensive. But I reached out to him and I said, hey, my PC plays all my games great, but I stream to multiple, websites, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch primarily, Rumble, BitChute, Tovo. And when I do, the stream kind of suffers. I think I need a secondary or an auxiliary computer to manage my live stream. And he came through, and instead of building a computer from all new components, he built a computer for me from all used components. And it is comparable. So the first computer he built for me was about $3,000. And that's like, COVID era, like COVID prices. Everything was much more expensive back there. But he built a computer for me, an auxiliary computer, comparable to my first one, from all used components for about roughly almost $800. And that's his specialty. He actually can get graphics cards, like 5080s, RTX 5080s, at a discount, or at least at the lowest price available, and he can get whatever you need basically if you want new components. But where he shines is when he gets his hands on used components, because he benchmark tests every single piece of equipment that he buys, and if it doesn't pass the test, he returns it, he doesn't accept it, and he keeps everything that works properly and builds computers from them. So if you have like a kid who's into Fortnite and wants to upgrade to like a PC, so they can play better, you can get like a $400-$500 computer. I mean, just picture going to Best Buy and buying a Hewlett-Packard or a Dell, and you have the latest game come out, maybe the latest update from Fortnite, or I don't know, like even like the newest Sims or Roblox, you name it, and it tells you, oh, your graphics card isn't it's outdated, or it isn't compatible with the specs of this game, and you don't know what to do. You're not gonna just take a factory built computer apart and replace like a graphics card or a CPU. Golden PCs builds custom PCs for you, and I'm telling you, like at like a $500-$600 price point, he will build a computer that'll, I mean, at the bare minimum, do like 1080p, and you can play all the latest games. But you can also get a computer for like $1,300, $1,600, and he ships out. He first started operating locally in New England here, which is where I'm from, which is why he reached out to me and we have this partnership. But he ships nationally. I mean, like, you have to pay for shipping. That's built into the price. And then there's insurance on the shipping, because anything that can be damaged, it's all itemized. So if the product comes to you damaged, if the casing's damaged or something's dislodged, the insurance covers that. That's why it's built into the price. And if you're gonna have a $1,600 computer shipped to you, you want the insurance. But honestly, man, he is the bee's knees. Like, he's really good. He built both of my computers, and I think I'm only gonna buy used components from him from now on, because I paid the full like $3,000 for all new components. When I have an auxiliary computer that manages my live stream, that is comparable to the first one. Although the first computer I have is more focused on graphical capability, and the auxiliary computer that I have is more focused on the CPU and computing with an Intel Core processor and liquid cooling and all that, and it manages my stream. But I don't think I'm going to buy anything from him that isn't used from now on, because the price is just right. And in fact, in celebration of this partnership, I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, but he gifted to me a Stream Deck. Not to be confused with the Steam Deck, which is a handheld device that lets you play games on Steam, but a Stream Deck, which is a touchscreen device that lets you manage your live stream. And it's a wonderful gift. Honestly, the partnership's been nothing but the best. And if you purchase from him, and this is the best thing, if you mention Mange sent you via email or what have you, you can get a 10%, at the minimum, I believe, a 10% discount on your purchase, which, I mean, if you're going to spend $500-$600 and you get 10% off, that's pretty good. If you're going to spend $1,600, that's even better. So if you buy from Golden PCs, goldenpc.com, Golden PC Builds on Facebook, and mention that Mange sent you, you're going to get a discount. And I'm going to get better gifts. It's win-win. So with that said, I wish everyone very much an adieu Thank you for joining me, and I will see you the next time I stream, which will be very, very soon, I promise. So have a good night, everybody.